What's up, YouTube? You checking out the Frequent Flyer, and I'm out here with the Attop A7 Micro Hex, also known as the Cyclone. This thing is rather unique in that it's the first micro hexacopter with a geared prop setup. So it has geared props like the Cyma X11. It takes a small 250 milliamp hour battery, but this battery I have in here, I actually have a 350 milliamp hour battery in here, so I was able to squeeze that in here. It has nice lights on it. I think I took it for a night flight, but it has orange in the front, or red in the front, and blue in the back, and the side arms are also blue. So a little backwards on the lighting color, and this is not deviated as well. So you can only fly with this transmitter that came with it. This is a pretty nice transmitter though. I like the feel of the gimbals on this transmitter. Well, the sticks feel really nice on it, and one thing about it though, I think that it lacks a little pitch. It could use a little more pitch, and I was suspecting that it wouldn't fly good in wind. So, and it's pretty windy out here now. A mild wind is blowing, so we're going to be able to test that and see if my guess was right with this, to see if it holds up in mild wind. And it does have an on and off switch, which is always a plus. So let's get this thing in the air now. I haven't been able to figure out what protocol it's on. It must be a new protocol. It doesn't bind to anything I have. So let's go with it. We're on high rates now. There's only 2 rates, and there's a switch on the transmitter to switch from high to low rates. So you can automatically start off in high rates, as I did, and check out the pitch on it. The pitch isn't really deep. You can get around with it though. Pretty fast, but it would be a lot faster if it had more pitch. So it flies nice though, and the yaw rate is pretty fast, so it can change directions pretty fast. But fighting the wind, as you can see, I was a little hung up there with the wind. That's with the wind there, and this is against the wind. So as you can see, it takes a little while to come back. So anything more than the mild wind that I have out here today would be too much for this little hexacopter. It flies really nice enough to fly indoors though. And it has headless mode on here, and the headless mode works really well. The Attop headless mode, well, the Attop quads have been really good with headless mode. So that's no surprise that the headless mode on here is decent. So it's a button press on here. This button here puts it in headless mode, so it's in headless mode now. So you can see I have full control of it. Flying to the left now, flying to the right, flying forward and back towards me. And it holds its heading. It doesn't lose its heading. So pretty decent on the headless mode with this one. Then again, all of the Attop quads that I have pretty decent headless mode on them. You can just fly around all day with this thing like this, and it never loses its heading. So we're out of headless mode now, and that's the best of a funnel you can get with this, because the pitch isn't very deep. So nice yaw rate, but low pitch on this one. So I would probably be recommending this to maybe beginners, and intermediate flyers would probably get bored with this after a while. But it does fly nice. As you can see, it banks well. Deviation would step this thing up really quick to my liking. I actually like it now, but it really could use some pitch. The transmitter isn't bad at all, so not much to complain about with the transmitter. The sticks feel really nice and they're really precise in the controlling of it. But just 2 rates on this one. And so it flips really nice too. These are the flips here. If you like flips, I was even able to get this thing to flip multiple times. You can see that. I don't know what happened there. It almost fell, but let's try it again. Maybe I was bad on my timing. There we go. You can see it's having a hard time coming back to me. Going against the wind there. Flip. Actually, maybe the accelerometer is off a little from those flips. Let's see. Recalibrate the accelerometers, both sticks to the lower outside corners. And I think that's what it was. So now that I got it recalibrated, it's flying a little faster. Let's see, coming back this way. Yeah, see, it's flying a little faster now. Coming back towards it. No, it's usually blocked off when once you make that turn. It's usually blocked off once you make that turn there. No, it's going to be blocked off when you go through there. Yep, or make a U-turn. So let's see what else on here that I can show you guys. There's no 1-key return. It has pretty decent flight time on it. The LVC warning isn't very long at all. I think you have all but maybe 6 seconds to get it back to where you need to be. As I found out in my first flight of this thing, I didn't make it back to my landing post and I was pretty close. But as you can see, it controls nice though. Nice banking. Look at that bank turn right there. Nice banking on it. And the yaw is nice. The control range isn't bad with this transmitter either. I haven't lost control of it or flew out of range with it. But you guys know I don't fly too far. But when I do push it to the limits of my range that I usually fly at, there's no problem with it. I can fly all the way to the end of this strip here and bring it back with no problem. Of course, I'm standing in the middle though. Actually, let's try that. Let's test it out. I'm gonna come back here. Actually, let's go down this end. We're going to go down here and try to fly it to the no traffic through sign there. Let's see if we can make it. Oh, we got flashing lights. And LVC isn't that long, so I guess we'll have to save that for the next video. As you can see, I didn't make it to the landing post again. And that's it. The Attop A7 hexacopter with a geared prop setup. Thanks for watching.